Alright. Ah, shit. I already fucked this up. uh,
First time's always rough.
right? Alright, now we're gonna get started. Welcome to Survivor Dan. This is your host, Dan Durango, and today we're gonna talk about the four basics of survival in the world of Conan Exiles. First of all, we need to find water. Look at there, we found water. Second of all, we need to have food and shelter and fire. Fire will be the most difficult thing for us to find. Yep, you see my little high priest buddy back there pointing at the water. We found the water. And so let's go ahead and start looking for some materials that we're going to need to find and make ourselves weapons and what we need to build a fire. Oh, we found a fire. Let's move along. That's not our fire. We're not going to go do that right here. Come on, let's move it on down this way. All right, well, we see we've got these rocks sitting here on the ground everywhere. Let's go ahead and pick a few of those up right there. We might be able to use those for something special. And I think we're going to need to find something to attach these rocks to, like maybe a branch or a stick or something. If you guys see a stick out there, could you help me find a stick? You see a stick? There. And my priest friend here has found him an alligator to kill. Hey, why don't you go ahead and harvest that alligator for a little bit of meat? We might need that later on once we get this fire built. All right, thank you, High Priest Scream. You'll notice he doesn't really speak a whole lot. I found him out in the desert, well, a few years ago. And I've never been able to get him to say much to me, but he's there and he helps me out a lot. Still looking for some branches, something that we can tie these rocks to. Oh, there we go. There's a branch right there.
Branches, here.
Well, I done lost you in the woods. Where'd you go? Aha! He always finds a way to let me know where he is. All right. You got some branches for me? Oh, there we go. Thank you for those branches, good sir. All right, now let's see what we can build in our crafting menu. As you see, I've been doing this for a while, so I've got a whole lot of stuff to go through to get to where we just need our simple survival tools. All right, let's see. I think one of these here iron pickaxes or stone pickaxes would do a really great job to get us started off. We're going to go ahead and make one of those. It looks like it's getting a little dark outside. We might need ourselves a little bit of fire, so let's go ahead and build ourselves a torch as well. As you can see, it requires branches and plant fiber to create that there improved torch. Next thing on our list of things to do is, we need this hatchet so we can chop ourselves down to wood. I think we're going to need that for building a fire. Alright, we have ourselves a pickaxe, and we have ourselves an axe, and we have a torch. Let's see if we can find ourselves a couple trees to knock down and make ourselves a fire. We're going to grab our handy dandy hatchet right here, and we're going to just start sawing on these here trees. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think that ought to do it for now. We should be able to make ourselves a little bit of a fire. Oh, thank you there, High Priest Scream, for keeping us lit up with your little torch there, buddy. And once again, gotta think real hard back on how to build a fire. Come on now. Where is the campfire? Well, if I sift through my memories long enough, I swear to God, I'll figure out how to build a fire again. Oh, there it is. And we're gonna. Okay, so we don't currently have enough stone to build a fire, so let's go out there and find us some more stone. We're gonna use our pickaxe here just to to up our chances of getting more stone for ourselves. Hey, I need more light over here, Mr. Man, with the fireman over here. Hey, wrong way. Here we go. Maybe now. Why don't you give? All right, here we go. Come on, let's go this way. So we're just gonna bang on these here rocks for a few minutes and grab us some more stone. All right, now I believe that's gonna be enough stone for now. Let's make ourselves a campfire. See, I done already forgot how to build a fire since we just talked about it a minute ago. Got to sift through my memories about it all over again. All right, there we go. Now let's build us a campfire. All right, let's go ahead and plant that baby right down here on the ground. Looks like a good spot for it. And there we go. I'm gonna pull out my fire now. All right, so we placed our campfire on the ground. We now have fire. We now have water. We now need food and shelter. Now, Mr. Starscream over there, I believe that you killed your alligator earlier. You might have a little bit of meat on you. You think maybe you can hand that to me and I can show these folks how to make themselves a little food on the fire?
Human flesh, better.
Oh, you and your terrible cannibal ways. Sometimes wonder why I ever brought you out of them there deserts. But you know what? You've been a great help, so I'm happy to have you along for the ride. All right, so we're going to put our meat into the fire along with a little bit of wood. And now, if you notice that the fire doesn't just automatically cook your food, you got to actually start the fire and keep it going. And that's going to be just a quick flick of your left trigger to get that going. And now you can see that we have fire creating food. All right, so we now have 3 of our main elements of survival: water, fire, and food. We now need shelter. We're gonna go ahead and eat us a little bit of food. You enjoying that fire there, High Priest Scream? Now, let's see, what do we need to do to build ourselves a shelter? We're probably going to need ourselves a flat surface in which to build upon, so we need to lay down a foundation. First things first, let's go see what kind of foundations we can build. With the raw materials that we have on hand, we are only able to build of the lowest material, which is known as sandstone. We currently need more wood in order to build with sandstone, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some more wood.
Bigger trees, lot more wood.
Well, Mr. Scream over there, you go ahead and knock down them big trees. I prefer to take down the little ones. A little less work on me, a little more work on you. That's why you're number 2. All right, how much wood you got there, Mr. Scream?
276.
All right, you take and drop that right down there for me real quick. All right, thank you very much, sir. Now, let's see what kind of a building we can build. First off, we need to go ahead and put down that foundation. Now, we're in the middle of survival mode. We're not trying to be fancy or anything at the moment, so all we need to really do is just place down a couple little squares. Let's go ahead and build two of those. Maybe put a couple walls on it. 3. Oh, shit, I'm having to do math now. Alright. Now I think I'm going to need a little bit more stone in order to be able to continue building this here building.
More stone here.
We need a doorway. Alright, thank you, Benevolent Number 2. I appreciate that. Oh, good Lord. Okay, let's make sure we have enough walls. And then we're going to make a door. And then we want to put a little bit of a thatched roof on top of it, just to make it all nice. And let's see, we're going to use this here. Oh, yep, the roof end. We'll take a couple of those. Oh, and looks like I'm going to need to get me a little bit more. a little bit more of this here plant fiber, and we're just gonna pull it right off of these plants. If you notice, we're also picking up some bugs as well. If you're in a real pinch for food, you can eat those, and it'll help you to not die.
Human flesh better.
Oh, those crazy cannibals over there in the wild deserts of some Menajubaro or something like that. They sure do love their human flesh. All right, now I think we've got a little bit of everything that we need to build this little shelter for ourselves. It ain't going to be terribly cozy, but it'll keep us protected from the weather. And they get some real nasty sandstorms in this area. We're going to go ahead and make sure everything is loaded up into our handy-dandy quick wheel. And we're going to place these down one at a time. Right there and right there. All right, now we got our foundation on the ground. Let's go ahead and put a few walls on it. And now we need a door. We now have an entryway, and now let's put our roof on top of it. All right, and there you have it. That is the top 4 most important things in survival: food, fire, water, and shelter. You guys have a great day and enjoy your Conan stuff.